What should I do?
What's the matter?
It's almost Nagisa's birthday, right? I was thinking about buying her a toy this year, but I still don't know what she might like.
Yeah, that might be nice, but I think I'd prefer something designer.
Designer? But she's only 2 years old. I don't think it matters to her where the toy comes from, as long as she has fun with it.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the present for me, silly. You can get Nagisa whenever you think is best, but I want something special for my present.
Your present? But your birthday's 6 months away. Can't you wait your turn?
What? But I want it now. What's the difference? You're going to buy it for me for my birthday anyway. Why does it matter if I get it now? Look at this new dress. It's so cute, right? It suits me, don't you think?
Doesn't it look like the dress I bought for you a few weeks ago?
What? No way, it's completely different.
It looks exactly the same to me.
Come on, please, Akito. I really want this dress. Buy it, buy it, buy it. Pretty please.
Yeah, alright. I'll buy it along with Nagisa's birthday present. Just wait a few more days.
Yay!
My name is Akito Tsukishima. I'm just a normal guy working as an office worker in a company. But lately, I've been bothered by how much money my wife Misaki likes to spend on shopping. I myself don't spend that much money on my own hobbies and stuff, because I want to save as much money for my family's future as possible. But since I spend a lot of that money on my wife and daughter, it's possible that Misaki thinks that I actually earn a lot of money and believes that I can afford all these expenses. I don't really mind spending money on the both of them, because they're so important to me. But I just wish that she would think more about how to decrease our expenses rather than spend all the money we have without any forethought. Especially if she's going to continue being a housewife. Well, I guess it's my own fault for being so weak when it comes to the woman I love with all my heart. I'm just happy to see her look so excited when she finds something she wants, and the look on her face when I tell her that I'll buy it for her. A few months later, we had celebrated Nagisa's birthday and had returned to our normal daily lives. But things weren't going so well for me at work. I was told that finances were unstable and that we were on track to going bankrupt if we didn't increase our figures. I had no choice but to stay behind and work overtime more frequently.
Work seems really busy lately. Did something happen?
Well, the truth is, the department I'm working in, our numbers have dropped over the past year or so. We're working hard to get things back on track, but my manager told me that it's likely that we're going to go under pretty soon. It's possible that we might not bounce back from this issue.
What? You're kidding, right?
We don't know what might happen from now on, so we're just going to do our best to cling on and do what we can until the very end.
What are you going to do if nothing works?
I'll have to start thinking about finding a job elsewhere.
What? Then that means that we won't be able to afford the luxuries we have right now? We'll have to start cutting back? No way, I can't take that.
It's not set in stone, Misaki. We'll just have to wait and see.
I won't forgive you if you have to work at a job that pays less than this current job, Akito. Make sure you find a better paying position.
If you want us to have more money to spare, then why don't you think about finding a part-time job?
Excuse me? You're trying to make me work? Of course I'm not going to go out and find a job. No, I don't want to. I hate that idea even more. I thought we already agreed when we got married that I could quit and be a housewife. You're the one that said you were okay with it. Don't go back on your word.
I only said that because you threw a temper tantrum when I asked if you could work. You insisted that you wanted to be a full-time housewife, and you wouldn't listen to anything I said. So I gave in. Nagisa's already 2, and it would help me out a lot if you could work 1 or 2 days a week.
It's the man's job to work and bring money into the house. I'm a woman, so I should be at home and take care of the household. If I weren't here, then who else would do all the chores and take care of Nagisa? You have to do everything, all on your own.
Well, yeah, I know that, but...
Then do your job and earn as much money as possible. I'm not forgiving you if your salary is 1 cent lower than what you're getting now.
If you want to spend that much money, then why can't you cooperate a little more? Or at least spend less? But it's true that she's doing all the cleaning and taking care of Nagisa full-time. She's the one who makes all the dinners too. I can't really complain. I get time off of work, but raising a kid who needs 24-hour supervision is pretty tough. I began broadening my horizons to think about finding a new job while I worked my ass off at the office. But even without looking through job search websites, I could tell that there weren't any other possible workplaces that were at the same level as the position I was at now. I probably should have gotten more diplomas when I was younger, but it's too late to start thinking about something like that now. there's nothing I can do about that. I've just got to work with what I've got. I visited job centers on my day off to get advice, and looked at recruitment websites during my lunch breaks. I was spending a lot of my free time focused on finding my next job. Meanwhile, whenever I looked over at her, I would catch Misaki staring at her smartphone, and she started going out a lot more often too. She seemed different to how she usually was, but when I spoke to her,
I was thinking that I should probably do something too, you know. You've been really busy these past few months, so I thought that I should help.
she mentioned something about helping me, so I assumed that she had reconsidered my suggestion for her to work and was spending her own free time looking for a part-time job. Of course, I knew that it would be a burden for her, but I hoped that from now on, we could rely on each other as we moved towards our future. And then, 2 months after I had started to feel that there was some hope for us, my company had gone bankrupt and I was out of a job. It looks like all of my colleagues are having trouble finding new jobs too. It might take a while before I can get back to work myself. I still hadn't managed to find another job, and I was worried about what we would do about money from now on. I thought about what choices I had on my way home, and ended up arriving without any ideas. But when I got inside the house, that was the least of my worries. I could hear Nagisa crying from where I was at the front door. Hey, what's the matter? She hasn't had a tantrum like this in a long time. Is she sick? What's Misaki doing? I followed the sound of Nagisa's voice to find her in the living room all on her own. She was sat on the couch, crying her eyes out, but Misaki was nowhere to be seen. Hey honey, what's the matter? Did something sad happen? Tell Daddy what's wrong.
Mommy! Where's Mommy? She's not here!
Mommy's not here? Are you sure about that? I bet she's just...
Mommy?
I sat down next to Nagisa and held her in my arms. My eyes searched around the room for a hint when I noticed that there were some divorce papers left on the table with a note. I don't want to stay with someone that isn't rich. I'm leaving. Goodbye. She had left a note to announce the end of our marriage, and that was it. No way. I can't believe it. I knew that she had been acting weird these past few weeks, and this was probably why. She wasn't looking for a part-time job. She was looking for a chance to escape. We had never been rich in the first place, so I didn't understand why she had suddenly felt the need to leave us. I wondered why she even married me in the first place, if that was what she had been after all this time. The questions swirled around in my head over and over again, and the more I thought about Misaki, the more irritated I got. But getting irritated wasn't going to help Nagisa, who was crying and whimpering in my arms. When I looked down at her, my anger subsided, and I was finally able to calm down. I promised myself that I would do whatever it took to protect Nagisa, and only her. But no matter how motivated I am, it doesn't matter if I don't get any actual work. But if it's just me and Nagisa, then it means that I don't have to worry about wasting any more money on Misaki. That means we'll have less expenses. Maybe I don't have to find a job with such a large salary after all. No, wait, but I've got to think about Nagisa's future. Things are only going to start costing a lot more from now on. I thought carefully about what sort of job I would look for, and came to the conclusion that my first priority was to make sure that we could pay the bills and eat a proper dinner every night. I began looking for a job that offered a lot less than I hoped to earn, and chose to apply for an interview at a company I found online. It mentioned on the website that they were looking for people that could start working as soon as possible because they were short-handed. But I was surprised when I was informed that I had passed the interview on the very same day. I was relieved that I had found a job, but not only was I earning less than I did before, I also had to work for a lot longer. I couldn't find the time to be with Nagisa, and the stress and anxiety of not earning enough only accumulated. I had asked my parents to help out, and was leaving Nagisa with daycare during the day, but I felt that it was important that her dad be there for her, especially now that Misaki was gone. I wanted to be present in her life, and wanted to spend a lot more time with her, but I didn't know what to do. Just when that was troubling me, I ended up being invited out to have dinner with an old friend called Daiki. It's been a long time since we last met, and I don't remember you looking this exhausted, Akito. You okay? Yeah. It's just that balancing work and the chores is really draining me. I've been relying on my parents to watch Nagisa a lot more than I hoped to, but I don't have any idea what to do. Yeah. It's gotta be tough without Misaki. Yeah. She really was a great wife after all. She must have been pretty busy while I was at work. But now she's gone. I just gotta try and find something I can do from home. The only problem is that I don't have any degrees or anything that I can make use of. There's nothing that's just right for me. I get where you're coming from. Hey, you're looking to do some work from home, right? Yeah. I just want some more time with Nagisa. I haven't been able to play with her properly lately. Alright, and how about I find you something? What? Are you really sure about that? Yeah, there's something I've got in mind. It takes getting used to, but I think that you've got the eye for it. If you give it a try, I think that you could earn even more than I am right now. What? Are you talking about that job that you said you've been doing for a while now? That? Yeah, that. I'll be supporting you in the beginning, and I'll teach you some tricks too. I could actually make a lot of money from that, but isn't it a little... Come on. I'll tell you when I think it might be a little difficult. Why don't you just give it a try? Yeah, alright. I'll just try it out for a month. I'll stop if I don't think I can keep it up. After meeting with Daiki, I started working on the job he introduced me to. He would teach me the ropes as I went along, and I managed to get the hang of how to do things on my own. And as time went by, I could see that I was actually getting pretty good results from the work I was doing. By the end of a year, I was earning more than $65,000 a year, and my life completely turned around.
Daddy, let's play.
Sure, what do you want to do? Now I can work from home, and I can have more quality time with Nagisa. It was the perfect job for me. I was really grateful to Daiki for inviting me out that day, and for teaching me the existence of a job that never even crossed my mind when I was job hunting. Time passed, and I had spent 3 years working at the job that Daiki had introduced to me. Everything was going well, when one day... Akito! Some of the guys from college say they want to meet up and have drinks sometime soon. Are you coming? Yeah, sure. That sounds great. Considering everyone's got work and responsibilities, I think it'll end up being a Friday night. You alright with that? You can bring Nagisa along with you if no one's home that night. Nah, it's alright. I can ask my parents. They've been saying that they want to see her recently, so it's perfect timing. They'll be happy to see her, and she can spend the night if we're having drinks. Great, that might be best. She's still pretty small, isn't she? We don't want to keep her up late. Come to think of it, your son's the same age as Nagisa, isn't he? Yeah. How about we set up a playdate on another day? I want Nagisa to meet him. She's super shy, so she doesn't have many friends, and I'm a little worried. Sure thing. We can decide on where to go with the kids another time. Bring the whole family. Thanks. No problem. I'm sort of happy that we can be dad friends like this. I didn't imagine we'd still be this close. You've always been up to the weirdest things. It's kind of strange to think that you're a dad now. It's making me a little nostalgic. Look who's talking. You're the weird one. You were always hyperactive and running around all over the place in school. Yeah, I guess so. It's already 1 o'clock. I've got to get ready. I'll see you later. Yeah, sure. I'll let you know the time and date when everyone's decided. Gotcha. See you. I was looking forward to the promise I had made with Daiki and some friends to go out for drinks. Nagisa, be a good girl and listen to what Grandma and Grandpa tell you to do.
Yeah, I'll be good. Don't worry, Daddy.
Thanks, honey. All right, then. I'm headed out. Mom, Dad, thanks for agreeing to watch Nagisa tonight. Yeah, have fun tonight.
You can leave Nagisa to us, but don't drink too much, Akito. Be careful, okay?
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going now. See you. I headed to the bar restaurant that Daiki had booked a table for us at, and thought about how long it had been since I'd met the guys I went to college with as I sat on the train. It really has been a long time. Hey, Akito! Over here! We're over here! Long time no see, Akito! How have you been doing? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. How about you guys? How's work and life?
Yeah, the usual. Nothing's changed much.
We talked about work and about our families as we drank and swallowed down the beer snacks. Everyone sounded like they were all pretty busy with their current lives. But I was relieved when they all seemed pretty satisfied and were having fun. We were laughing about all of the stupid pranks we got up to when we were in college, and I was having a fun time, when suddenly, a group of women walked into the restaurant, and I noticed a certain individual.
What? You really want to have drinks in this dirty old bar? You can't be serious. What's the big deal? We don't have enough money to go anywhere fancy. It's fine as long as we can drink, right?
Yeah, it's just this one time. It won't hurt to drink at a place like this once in a while.
Ugh, really?
What? They're being pretty noisy. Oh well, I guess we're being pretty loud too. It's not a bar if there aren't any loud customers. That's all that came to mind when I heard their voices. But when I looked over to the entrance, the red-headed woman came into my vision, and I finally recognized her. Wait, that's... The red-headed woman who was standing in the entrance was the woman who left me and abandoned Nagisa when she was still just 2 years old. Akito, What's up? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Forget about it. Wait, isn't that... Daiki! Shh! Yeah, I know. Chill out. I turned my head away from the entrance and pretended that I didn't see anything. Daiki noticed who I'd been looking at too, and went along with my act by looking down at the food on our table. The 2 other guys we were with didn't know Misaki, but Daiki had been at our wedding, and he had come to visit us a few times, so he knew what Misaki looked like. Of course, I had also told him everything that had happened when I had lost my job. He knew exactly why I didn't want to talk to her. Hey, what's the matter with you two? What were you just looking at? Did you see someone you knew? Who was it? No, it's nothing. It's really nothing. Right, Daiki? We didn't see anything. Yeah, it's nothing. Don't mind us. Let's keep drinking. Yeah, alright. Luckily for me, Misaki and her friends went to sit at a table on the other side of the restaurant, and it seemed like she hadn't noticed that I was here yet. Everything should be okay if I just keep my head down. I just had to sit still, and it would be over. That's what I thought. Hey, Akito! Chug! But it wasn't going to be easy. One of my friends had drunk too much and suddenly shouted my name loud enough for everyone in the restaurant to hear. Thanks to his sudden outburst, our table became the center of attention, and all eyes were on us. Oh crap, what now? Hey, don't shout like that! Everyone's looking at us!
Hey, aren't you Akito? It is. It's you. Long time no see, huh? What do you mean, It's been a long time since we saw each other, so don't glare at me like that. Aren't you happy to see me?
There's no way I'd ever be happy to see you. If that's all, then go back to your table. I'm not interested in chatting with you, so go away. You're making your friends wait.
What? Don't be so cold, Akito. That's so mean.
What the hell is wrong with her? She better not say that she's forgotten what happened 3 years ago. I can't believe she has the nerve to talk to me like we're friends. I started getting more and more irritated by Misaki's attitude. But because I was with my friends, I made an effort not to let it show on my face. But I didn't know how long I could bear with it until I really lost my temper. What? Akito? You know this beautiful lady? Who is she? Go on, tell us!
Oh, you're so honest. I'm so happy that you think I'm beautiful.
She's nothing to me. She's just a complete stranger. Ignore her.
What? I can't believe you'd say that. It's so cruel of you, Akito.
I don't care what you think. Just hurry up and get back to your table. I'm trying to have a fun night out with my friends. Don't ruin it.
What's the big deal? You can introduce us. You all look pretty handsome, so I'd love to know your name.
Don't look at my friends like that! They're not for you to play around with! I finally lost my temper with Misaki's attitude and ended up yelling at her in the middle of the restaurant. Akito, you okay? What's wrong? Sorry, guys. I'm leaving. I paid for my part of the bill and left the restaurant before anyone could stop me. I didn't like the idea of leaving my friends while Misaki was still hovering around our table, but I felt that I would just make things more uncomfortable for them all if I was still around. I reminded myself to apologize to my friends later and went home feeling frustrated with myself.
What's with him? He was being super rude.
I've never seen Akito that mad before. I wonder what's wrong. Yeah, neither have I. I thought that being rich wouldn't change him, but I guess that anyone would change if they had that kind of money.
What? What do you mean, rich? Is Akito rich now?
Huh? Yeah. I heard that he's earning over 300K these past couple of years. Hey, shut up! What, was I supposed to keep quiet about that? Crap!
Seriously? 300,000? I can't believe he's earning that much. That's amazing.
A few days after I went out for drinks with the guys, I was playing at home with Nagisa when the doorbell rang. Huh? I wonder who that is. I left Nagisa in the living room and got up to answer the door. When I opened it, Misaki was standing outside with a smile spread across her face. Please, leave.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't even said anything. You can't just send me away the moment you see my face. You're so horrible.
I put all my strength into shutting the door in her face, but I was too late. Misaki slid her leg into the gap and pushed back. She wasn't going to let me close it that easily. Damn it. I should have put a camera on the doorbell. What do you want, Misaki?
I heard from your friends at the restaurant that you've become really rich. That's wonderful. You're making over $300,000 a year, aren't you? That's really amazing. I knew that you could do it.
Thanks. What about it?
I just thought that you must have worked really hard to make all that money while I was away and decided that I'll give you another chance. Let's get married again.
What? I seriously don't understand what you're talking about now. Why do I get another chance just because I'm making more money now? Why should I marry you?
What do you mean? The reason you're so successful now is because of me, isn't it? It's all thanks to me.
Seeing the smug look on her face just infuriated me even more. I wasn't going to take any more of her crap. Get out! I don't even want to look at you anymore. I'm not interested in anything you say.
What? Why not?
Why should I remarry you? I divorced you because I didn't want to be with you anymore. You're the one who brought the divorce papers in the first place. You left!
That's not my fault. You were out of a job. What was I supposed to do? I had no choice but to leave. Why can't you understand that?
When we got married, we promised that we would stay together through thick and thin. Couldn't you have thought about helping me get through that?
Help you? Why should I do that? Weren't you happy just having me with you?
What?
And hurry up and let me in already. How long are you going to make me stand here in the corridor? I want to sit down.
There's no way I'm letting you inside my house. Why should I, if I know that you're just here for my money? There's no way I'm getting back together with you, and I'm not interested in being friends with you either.
Don't say that. I'm not here for your money.
Then why did you only decide to come back after hearing how much money I'm making? On top of that, I can't trust you anymore because you left Nagisa at home all on her own when you left us. You neglected her. Get out!
Oh, Nagisa, where is she? What have you done with her? She must be missing me. I want to see her. She'll say that she wants to be with me.
Excuse me? You didn't even think to ask about her until I mentioned her name. It's obvious that you don't care one bit about her. I'm not going to let you meet with her.
What's wrong with you? Give Nagisa back. She's my daughter. She should be with me.
You're not a mother, Misaki. Nagisa's not your daughter anymore. Get out!
No, I'm not leaving.
We've been arguing just inside the front door, but our voices must have gotten loud enough to reach the living room because Nagisa had made her way to the corridor and was watching us.
Daddy, what's wrong? You shouldn't fight. It's bad. Bad, Daddy.
Nagisa, you can't come over here now. Go back to the...
What? But...
Nagisa, it's been so long. I've come to see you. Aren't you happy to see me? You've grown so big, Nagisa.
Hey, leave her alone! Misaki pushed me aside and rushed toward Nagisa. When she was close enough, she yanked Nagisa into a hug. Get away from her!
No, she's my daughter. You can't pull us apart.
Oh, is this a lady?
What?
No! Let go of me! I don't wanna! She smells bad! Leave me alone!
What?
I guess that's her reply. You can't say she's your daughter if she's forgotten about you. But I can't blame her. It's already been 3 years since you left, and she was only 2 years old at the time. You left at a critical period for her to remember the people around her. It's your own fault. But it's hilarious that your own daughter called you an old lady. She even says you smell bad. You're probably wearing too much perfume.
It's your fault. You raised her into the kind of child that would insult her own mother. What's wrong with you? Can't you tell her off properly?
Don't drop the responsibility on me. It's your own fault. I'm not interested in remarrying you, and I'm not giving up Nagisa. Nagisa's made it clear she doesn't think of you as her mother. Get out! Right now!
What? Why should I? I'm your wife. You can't tell me to leave like that.
We're divorced!
What? Why is she crying? What's wrong with her?
This old lady's scary! Daddy!
Wait, I'm not an old lady. I'm your mommy. Remember me, Nagisa? I'm mommy.
Mommy!
Nagisa, what's the matter? And what are you shouting about, Akito? I came because Nagisa was crying, but I've heard you shouting for a while now. I thought I shouldn't interrupt, but who is this? Who's this, Akito? Were you cheating on me? I can't believe you.
Don't be ridiculous. We are divorced. It's none of your business. But this is my wife. We tied the knot a year ago, and we're happily married.
What? How could you? That doesn't make any sense.
How could I? It's not like everything stopped for us after you left. I met a wonderful woman, fell in love, proposed, and we're currently pregnant. We're making a new family together. If you can't make any sense of it, so be it.
You're the worst. You betrayed me. I thought that you said you would love only me.
You've got a lot of nerve saying that. I filed the divorce papers you left behind, so there's nothing between us anymore. What I do has nothing to do with you. Besides, you've gotten married since you left, haven't you?
Well, that's...
Get out, Misaki! I don't ever want to see you ever again! Leave me and my family alone!
Wait a minute. Akito, please don't say that. That's too cruel of you. I want to be rich too. It's not fair that you get all that money to yourself.
I lost my patience with Misaki and forced her out of the house. But even after I locked the door on her, she continued to wail and sob outside our front door and was making a scene in front of the neighbors. But I didn't leave her out there for too long. I called the police, and they removed her just a few minutes later. After that, she seemed to have gotten my phone number from somewhere, because I started receiving messages and phone calls at all sorts of times during the day. She was pretty persistent too.
Akito, hear me out. After we got divorced, I remarried the CEO of a company. I thought that he would be able to afford the lifestyle we used to have, but now that company is about to go bankrupt. If he can't pay off the debt his company has, I have to go out and work. Please. Your ex-wife is suffering. Don't you feel anything? Don't you have any sympathy for me? Why won't you save me? Help me, please. If you don't want to get married again, I'll accept that. I don't mind being your mistress. I only need $2,000 every month. That's enough. You're earning over 100 times that. You can afford that. What do you think? Come on, please.
I didn't know what to say to her. I was speechless. So I just ignored her and blocked all of the numbers she tried to contact me with. But Misaki was tenacious. She ended up coming to our house several times after that. And because we would be giving birth in a few months, we decided to move house so we would feel more at ease. We spoke to our lawyer, and he filed for a restraining order on our behalf. After that, we never saw Misaki ever again. We didn't have to worry about her bothering us. I didn't want to meet with Misaki, but I contacted her husband and let her know what had happened. In return, he told me something interesting too. I heard from him that Misaki had been cheating on him with several different men, and had been spending all of his hard-earned money on drinking with strange men at clubs she frequented. Apparently, she'd been seducing other men who had money to get them to spend their money on her too, and he only managed to find that all out when his company started going under. It seems Misaki stopped coming home when he told her how tight things were, and he had hired a private detective to investigate where she had gone. When he gained evidence of her affairs, they were divorced. Misaki's husband demanded compensation for her affairs, as well as demanded that she pay back all the money she had taken from his savings to pay for her nights out with the other men. It turns out that some of the men she had slept with had wives of their own too, and Misaki ended up owing all of those wives compensation as well. She had dug her own grave. I don't know if she disappeared after that, or if she's working herself to the bone to pay that massive debt off, but I couldn't care any less. She's going to pay for what she's done. Thank you so much for helping me. I owe you so much. There's no need to thank me. I'm just glad that I was able to give you a hand. It's also my way of getting back at Misaki after what she's done to the both of us. I feel a lot better now. I'm really grateful for that. I may not have known anything about you and your daughter 3 years ago, but still, I really regret what I did. It's fine. It doesn't bother me anymore. If anything, I've started thinking positively about her leaving. If she didn't, I wouldn't have met the love of my life, and I wouldn't be having another baby. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that I can find a wonderful woman who will actually work through problems with me, just like you were able to. I can't wait to find my own perfect partner. Misaki's ex-husband Seiji turned out to be a pretty great guy, and we hit it off as soon as we met. We've gotten pretty close, so we still go out to have drinks together, even now. He's a little airheaded, but he's a responsible guy who put his company and employees first when they were having financial trouble. That's why I couldn't help but think that he was actually deceived by Misaki into getting married, especially since he knew nothing about me and Nagisa. So in order to help his company out of going bankrupt, I bought the majority of his company's shares and decided to invest in him and his company. The truth is, I've actually become a professional investor. I thought that it might be a little dangerous when I started working with Daiki, but I'm pretty sure I can trust Seiji with my money. He's an honest guy with a lot of skills, and most of all, I want him to be successful. I want him to become the richest businessman out there, and I want Misaki to regret betraying such a great guy like him. Her way of dumping men as soon as she thinks that they can no longer supply her with tons of money is unforgivable, and I want to teach her a lesson. Call me petty, but I think she should suffer a little. Fortunately for us, Seiji's company was back on track within a year, and his company's figures were rising daily. And around that time, my income had increased too, so I was able to provide my wife and daughter with an even more luxurious lifestyle. I don't know if I'll ever be able to pay Daiki back for finding me this job back then. I owe him a lot, so I can only hope that I do something for him when he needs my help one day.
Daddy, come over here.
Sure, I'll be right there.
Why should I have to smile and chat with men that aren't even rich? What's the point in kissing their asses if I don't get anything out of it? I don't wanna. Why do I have to do this? This is so unfair. I just wanted to live rich and not have to worry about money or work for the rest of my life. Ugh.
Hey, you! Quit whining! Hurry up and get your ass over to where the customer is! He's waiting for you to bring his drinks!
Yes, sir. I was really popular with rich guys, so I thought that I would finally manage to catch a rich husband here. But everything's ruined. I don't have any regular customers. I'm working without rest, so why isn't anything going the way I want it to? I'll never find a rich husband at this rate. And if I can't find a rich husband, I won't be able to pay off my debts. I've got to think of another idea. I should probably give up on finding a husband and try to become someone's mistress.
Next up on the news, MoniRobo's company's latest product, which was only just released 3 weeks ago, has received praise from all over the world. In response to the sensation, the CEO commented that,
What? MoniRobo company? But I thought that they went bankrupt. Seiji said that he thought that they were going under. I can't believe it. How did he manage to bounce back from that? And he's even managed to become world famous?
Misaki was shocked to hear the news about Seiji's newfound success, and it seems that she regretted having divorced him. But even that wasn't enough to make her realize how mistaken she was.
I know what I can do. All I have to do is invest in the man I want to be with. If I invested all the money I've got into a man that has the potential to be successful, then I'll end up becoming rich. And that way I become a CEO's wife, and I'll show Seiji who the real businessman is. It's the perfect plan.
She found a new boyfriend and began spending all of her money on him and whatever he wanted. However...
Yuta, do you really need that? It cost a lot.
Yeah, of course I need it. One day, I'm going to be a successful guy. Then I gotta look the part, right? This is just a necessary expense.
But I think you bought something pretty similar to that watch just a few months ago. You don't need that many watches, do you?
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Or are you trying to say that you're doubting my judgment?
Well, no, but he's not working as much as I am, and he's not doing anything at home either. Why does he keep on buying designer items when we can't afford it? It's not like he ever goes out either. Does he really need that many watches? Is he really going to be a successful businessman in the future? Am I just wasting my time? However, Yuta never became a success and ended up disappearing when things became difficult. I was left shouldering even more debt than I had before I started dating him. In the end, I began borrowing money from loan sharks. What? No! Akito! Akito!
Daddy, do you have a cold?
No, it's nothing. Come on, let's get back. Mommy's waiting for us at home.
Yeah.
My name is Rikuto Asada. I'm just an old, retired guy. Right now, I'm working part-time as a security guard for a building just outside of the town. Why are you working after you retired, you ask? Well, that's because I have nothing else to do. It's healthier for me to do something rather than just sit at home being all lazy. But I'm having regrets for choosing such a boring job. If I don't keep my mind busy, I can't help but remember that incident. It's been 20 years, huh? This is a story from 20 years ago, when I went out shopping with Kanoko, my wife. As usual, I was driving, and Kanoko was in the passenger seat.
You've been in a good mood all week. Did something happen?
I might get promoted soon, my boss told me. My project was a success, and things are going well.
Really? That's great!
It's because of your support, Kanoko. Thanks a lot.
I didn't do anything. It's all because you worked hard for it. We have to celebrate if you get promoted.
You want to go on a vacation then? We haven't had a chance to go this couple of years.
Sounds good. I want to go to a hot spring and relax.
Hokkaido would be perfect for that.
Then let's go during the winter. I want to see the snow festival.
Definitely. Man, I'm excited already. Let's go see a bunch of places. We were too busy with work to properly celebrate our anniversary last year too.
Oh, you were still thinking about that?
Of course. I think it's really important.
I'm glad you think so, but don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah, don't worry. I guess I wasn't focused on the road, thinking too much about our future together. Or, it couldn't have been helped. I accelerated right after the light turned green, and the next thing I saw was a truck coming our way. Ah! Our car crashed with the truck. When I woke up, I was on a bed in a white room.
Rikuto, you're awake.
Thank God. I found my mother and father with their faces swollen up from all the crying. Why am I here? You don't remember?
A truck crashed into your car, remember? Apparently he was dozing off at the wheel.
Oh, I think I remember now. But I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Don't force yourself to remember, honey. I'm sure it was very traumatizing.
She's right. We're just glad you're alive. We were so worried.
Yes, we were told that you might not wake up from the coma, so we're just glad you're back.
I'm sorry, you guys.
It's fine. You're okay now, and it wasn't even your fault. Oh, and don't move your body around. Your leg is broken.
You were wounded badly when you got to the hospital. You had many stitches. What? It's that bad?
You don't feel it?
I mean, it kinda hurts, and it's hard to move, but I didn't expect it to be that bad.
I see.
How long was I sleeping for?
5 days.
That long. We're so glad you're awake. But what about Kanoko?
What?
Before I passed out, I remember seeing her in a much worse condition than me. I just got lucky and survived, but Kanoko? Rikuto. Kanoko-san. Sorry. I need to be alone for a while.
Rikuto.
Yeah. Honey, let's go. I couldn't do anything but cry. I couldn't even protect my girlfriend. If anything, it was my fault. I can't believe it. I can't believe that she's gone now. All I did was cause her trouble. Even until the end. I'm such a worthless man. I couldn't even be there for her during her last hours. And just wake up now like nothing happened. Why is it me? Life without Kanoko is meaningless. So empty. Everything I saw in this world lost its colors. I realized how I was taking Kanoko's existence for granted. Later, after some examinations, I was diagnosed with a mild defect of memory. It was needless to say, as I couldn't remember what happened before the crash. Luckily, I didn't have any other after effects. It might take a while, but my leg will be healed too. For the record, the truck driver was paralyzed from the waist down and lost his ability to move forever. I guess he'll be moved to the police station first for killing Kanoko. He even has to pay us consolation. Must be tough. But I don't feel any pity for him. This is all well-deserved for his actions. I was hospitalized until my leg was completely healed. I couldn't even go to Kanoko's funeral because I couldn't move. Well, I was asleep for 5 days. I guess that couldn't be helped. I hate myself for not being able to even say goodbye. While I was hospitalized, my parents and people from work came to see me, but I wasn't being so polite to them. There's nothing fun about seeing a grown man being so grumpy. It's honestly pathetic. But all of them came because they cared for me, so I'm really grateful for that. Also, when I was hospitalized, my parents and Kanoko's parents told me I should get the divorce procedure processed. I'm sorry for what you had to go through, Rikuto-kun. I should be the one apologizing. Kanoko was in the car I was driving. I'm sorry. We were thinking, Rikuto-kun, that Kanoko won't come back, so you should start a new life. Are you telling me to forget about Kanoko? I'm not saying that. It's just that you don't have to force yourself to grieve about it. You're still in your 40s, Rikuto-kun. You can still marry someone if you want to.
We don't want to put any predicaments on you, Rikuto-kun. That's why we suggested for you to get divorced.
I see.
We'll handle the process, so...
Getting a divorce was the last thing I wanted. But now that Kanoko was gone, we were basically divorced anyway. I guess this process was for cutting all legal ties with Kanoko's parents, so I accepted. They were nice people, so I didn't really want to. But I understand their feelings as well. If I was more cautious about my surroundings, this might not have happened. After a few days, Kanoko's parents told me that they finished the process, and I haven't seen them ever since. I left the hospital after 2 months and got started working again. It was my first time getting seriously injured, but I didn't expect it to take this long for treatment and rehab. I'm 40 already, so I guess it makes sense. My colleagues and boss welcomed me back to the company. Welcome back, Asada! It was so hard working without you, man. Sorry for the inconvenience, man. I'm just kidding. We're all just glad you're back, man. If anything, you're always overworking, man. I don't know about that. It's true, man. Wasn't your wife always telling you that you're working too hard? You're right. Oh, my fault. No, don't worry. Thanks for coming to see me at the hospital, by the way. Of course, man. You're my important colleague. Well, technically from next month, you'll be my boss. What? I thought that thing about my promotion was gone. Of course not! You're our company's ace! I expect you to work hard again now that you're back. Yes, sir! Thank you very much! But don't push yourself so hard. You can always depend on the people around you. Thank you, sir. But don't worry. I'll work harder than ever from now on. That's exactly what I'm worried about, man. Oh well, as long as you stay healthy, it's fine. I think the people around me too worried about me. And I feel bad for making them feel that way. So I decided to work harder than ever before. I think I was being a little too desperate. But because I was so busy, I didn't have time to think about Kanoko. I felt too bad for Kanoko and her family. I didn't visit her grave either. After a while, I got promoted and started making more money. But I didn't spend any of that on anything. I had no children, and I wasn't thinking of marrying anyone. So I just kept saving my money. I had enough money savings to live freely after retiring at 60, but I was such a workaholic, I just couldn't stand being at home and not doing anything. Well, I know I'm doing this all to distract myself from remembering Kanoko, but the people around me are spending their time with their families, hobbies, or going on vacations and stuff. I really envy them. Now that I remember, we were planning on a vacation together. Obviously, we weren't able to go. I don't even remember the last time I went on a vacation. Remembering that made me depressed again. If I don't have anything to do, I should just find something. And so, I decided to work a part-time job, and chose security guard, as it was relatively easy and didn't take any experience. But the building I was assigned to was located outside of town, and barely anyone or any cars passed by. It's really easy, but really boring. I guess I made a mistake for wanting an easy way out of this despairing memory. I started to doze off while thinking about that, and I found a homeless woman walking on the road. There are homeless people around this area, huh? So I thought to myself, and kept watching her. She was staggering so much, she was about to fall down. Even though there aren't many cars here, it's too dangerous for her to be walking like that. I hope nothing bad happens to her. I was really worried about her, but I didn't want to provoke her in any means, so I kept ignoring her. And then... This is great! Let's go! I saw a car heading our way, blasting music like a maniac. No! Watch out! That car was clearly breaking the speed limit and was just about to hit the homeless woman when I pulled her to the pavement and evaded the car. Ever since that accident, I became more sensitive to traffic accidents, especially cars. I just never wanted to see someone get hurt in front of my eyes again, so I helped people who I didn't even know. That could have went wrong, no? It's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Those bastards. Anyway, are you okay, ma'am?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Are you hurt anywhere, or...
I'm completely fine. Thank you so much.
Wait, she kind of looks like...
Excuse me. May I ask you your name?
It's Asada. I'm Rikuto Asada.
Rikuto Asada-san. I feel like I've heard your name somewhere before.
What?
I don't have anything on me right now, but I really want to give something back to you. It might not be much, but
You don't have to do that. My body moved before I realized. It was just my instinct.
that doesn't change the fact that you saved me. I would have been in so much trouble again.
Again?
Yes, I was in a car crash accident 20 years ago and been in a coma for the last 10 years.
What?
But this is what someone told me. I don't remember it myself. It seems like my memory is gone, and I can't remember exactly what happened that day.
Can this person be? Excuse me. Can you please tell me your name too?
My name is Kanoko Hatanaka.
Kanoko Hatanaka.
Is there something wrong, sir?
Hatanaka is Kanoko's maiden name. This woman has the same name as her. What in the world? No, it's not that rare of a name. She can't be the same person, but she does look really familiar. Oh, sorry. If you want to give something back to me, could you please tell me how you got yourself in the current situation? Sorry, never mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
I mean, if that's all you wish for, sure. 20 years ago, I was involved in a car crash with a huge truck, and ever since then, I was in a coma. 10 years later, I miraculously woke up.
That's amazing. Good for you.
You're right, but when I woke up, both my parents were gone. My relatives also left me, saying they've done enough for me while I was hospitalized, and I can't contact them anymore.
Oh, that's just awful.
It can't be helped. I was 50 years old when I woke up. I had no money or no job, so I didn't have any way to give back the money I owed them. Plus, I wasn't exactly close with them to begin with.
But even then,
Thank you so much for putting yourself in my shoes like that. I really appreciate it.
what happened after that? Did you have anyone you could rely on?
I finished my rehab and was able to leave the hospital, but I had clouded memories and I didn't have anyone to turn to, so I had no choice but to become homeless like I am now. I couldn't afford to keep staying at the hospital either, so
I see.
I'm sorry. I know this is a really boring story. Please, let me thank you some other time. I am homeless, but I'm working as a daily employee.
No, you really don't have to. You should use that money for yourself. You need it more than I do.
But
Then please, promise me this. I'll be working here around this time as a security guard every day, so please, come here to talk to me when you feel like it. I'm always bored, so I could really talk with someone.
of course, I can do that.
I was afraid something might happen to her, so I wanted to walk her home. But I thought it must be creepy for some guy to follow her home, so I decided not to. But maybe, just maybe, she could actually be my ex-wife, Kanoko. So I got off work and immediately contacted her family. I'm pretty sure my parents are both senile and can't remember well, so I decided to give my brother a call. Hey Kaito, there's something I want to ask you. Long time no see, big bro. What happened? It's about Kanoko. Why are you talking about Kanoko-san? I saw someone today that looked just like Kanoko, so I asked her name, and she told me it was Kanoko. Same name, and she even looks just like her. She was even involved in a car crash 20 years ago. Do you know anything that I don't? I see. I'm sorry, brother. The thing is, Kaito started talking slowly. When I lost my memory from the accident 20 years ago, I automatically thought that Kanoko had died from the accident. This was my misunderstanding, and it's completely my fault for neglecting the reality and not listening to other people. But why didn't anyone tell me this earlier? Kaito also answered this question for me. Like Kanoko told me earlier, she was in a coma, completely unconscious. During the 2 months I was in the hospital, she didn't seem to wake up at all, and Kanoko's parents and my parents discussed and came to a conclusion that I should move on from Kanoko and get divorced with her. And so, they asked the Court of Domestic Relations to process our divorce. I guess that's why they were pushing me to get divorced. I finally got it. But I didn't expect this whatsoever. I was crushed with the happiness that Kanoko was still alive, and the frustration that I couldn't do anything to help her. And I couldn't help but cry. What are you going to do, brother? You met Kanoko-san, right? Yeah, obviously I want to live with her again. Kanoko is the love of my life. It seems like she doesn't remember me, but I really want to stay with her. I see. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Maybe if we told you the truth earlier, Kanoko-san might not have been in such an awful situation right now, and you wouldn't have wasted so much time mourning her. I know you guys did it for me. I'm in the wrong for jumping to conclusions by myself. Thanks for telling me the truth, man. Yeah, if you need anything, call me. I'll be more than happy to help. Even if it is 20 years late. Thank you. A few days later, while I was on the shift, Kanoko came by.
Hello.
Hello.
I know you told me not to, but I brought some food for you. It's not much, but I want you to take it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I can't remember the last time someone told me such kind words and smiled at me like that.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm so glad that I met you. I'm honestly so happy to be able to find someone who is kind to me.
Don't say that you deserve more. I'm really glad that I was able to meet you, too.
I'm so happy to hear that. I've been alone for too long, so I was really lonely. Thank you so much.
I won't make you feel that way ever again. I'll stay with you no matter what.
What?
The thing is, I fell in love with you at first sight. I want to support you and live with you for the rest of my life.
Are you saying...
I want you to marry me.
What? I'm just homeless.
That doesn't matter. I just want to spend the rest of my life with you, Kanoko-san.
Are you sure I'm the right person?
There's nobody else I would want. Even then, she thought that she would be nothing but a burden for my life, so she couldn't give me the answer that I wanted. It took a while, but we slowly got to know each other and finally decided to get married. For Kanoko, she might think this is her first time getting married, but that's fine with me, because we will enjoy our future together anyway.
Rikuta-san, dinner's ready.
Thanks. You cook the most delicious food in the world, Kanoko-san.
Thanks. Hearing that makes me motivated to cook again.
Are you used to living here now?
Of course. You take such good care of me.
Then, you want to go on a vacation? We didn't have a chance to go on a honeymoon.
Really?
Sure!
I'm so happy.
And it's already been 6 months after she moved into my house. Right now, we're living in the same apartment we used to live in. Nothing's changed since then. So I was kind of hoping her to remember something. But she didn't remember anything. But that's all good. Right now, I'm just grateful to be able to live with her again. On a different note, I reported those punks to the police, but they didn't get arrested since nobody was harmed. But I sure hope they'll start driving safer after what happened that day. And right now, we are on vacation at a hot spring resort.
I can't thank you enough.
What are you saying? We're husband and wife now. It's totally normal to come on vacations.
Not that. I'm really grateful to be with you, Rikuto-san. And I feel like we've been together for a long time. I feel safe around you. I don't know why.
Kanoko. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I was about to cry upon hearing her say that, but I did my best to hold the tears and smiled. Till death do us part, Kanoko. That was the last thing I expected.
Honestly, how in the world did that happen?
This can't be true. Masato!
Excuse me, could you be a bit quieter, please?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. My name is Akito Tsukishima. I'm just an ordinary corporate worker. Right now, my wife and I are talking about the movie we watched earlier at a cafe. We were crying because the movie's main character died in the end of the movie, trying to protect his best friend. I didn't think he would die like that. We've lost a great person. I honestly want to complain to the director.
Honestly, you should. You definitely should.
Actually, I shouldn't do that.
You're right. You shouldn't do that.
Isaki has a very dependent personality, and she's a bit dumb. I mean, out there. I find that part of her cute, too. But I'm worried she might be taken advantage of by someone. Misaki is actually the daughter of the president of my company. I found that out right before I married her, so I'm not at all marrying her for money. We started to get along when we ran into each other at the movies, and found out we both loved watching movies. Misaki was hiding the fact that she was the daughter of the president, and she worked in a different department, so when she introduced me to her parents, I was surprised. But it's not like I'm going to be the successor or anything, so I just married her without hesitation. Misaki has a brother, Riku-san, who's 3 years older. My brother-in-law is young, but plays an important role in the company, so there's no way I will be assigned as the next president or anything like that. Misaki left the company when we married, and we're thinking of having kids now, so she's focused on her role as a housewife now. One day, my mother-in-law fell sick, so we decided to live together.
I'm sorry that we had to live together because of me.
That's not a problem. Your husband's busy with work, so I'm worried for you living all alone.
He's right. We have to help each other out. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Thank you. You guys make me feel better, but our house is really old.
Don't worry about that. I talked with your husband, and we've decided to renovate the house. It will take some time, though.
Is that so? Well, thank you for everything.
Anytime. We'll be living together from now on, so it's a must. We're going to make the house more accessible, too. It should make it easier for you to get around. My mother-in-law is a very kind and intelligent person. I've learned a lot from her, and respect her a lot, so I'm glad I can help her. I wonder who Misaki got her personality from. After a while, the renovation was finished. Seemed like both of them loved the new house, and I felt relieved. We started living together, and after a month, Misaki's brother came to join us. Wow, it's a completely different house now.
Bro, it's been a while.
What a surprise! I didn't expect you to come back.
I heard you guys renovated the house, so but I didn't think it was going to be this good. It looked so worn out before.
I know, right? I'm really grateful for our new house. It's fantastic. It was Akito-kun's friend who did the renovation, actually.
Wow, is that so? He gave me a friend discount, which really helped us out a lot. It looks really good. I might live with you guys too.
Are you being serious, Riku?
I mean, you have an extra room for me, no? Why not?
I thought you said you didn't want to live with parents.
That's because the house was super worn down before. It was embarrassing to live there.
Well, the house was passed down from my father. I didn't think we would be able to get a renovation this easily either. And we had my mother living with us until recently, so it couldn't have been helped.
We should have just put Grandma in the nursing home from the get-go.
Riku, how dare you say that?
Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to move in here from next week, so be prepared for that. The house was huge, and we had some extra rooms, so we didn't have any particular reason to deny him. But brother-in-law seemed a bit hard to get along with. He looked down on people and talked crap about them. He did his job well, so no one really said anything to him at work. But basically everyone hated him. And on the first day he moved in with us, he already caused us trouble. I'm gonna use this room! It's super spacious!
That's Misaki and Akito-kun's room.
What? I don't care. They can just use the second biggest room.
That's me and your father's room. You're all alone. Just bear with it.
Then why can't everyone just use the room separately? And why did they get a larger room than the owners of the house anyway?
That's because Akito-kun has to bring work back home sometimes.
I sometimes take my work back home too.
Well, you live alone, don't you? Plus, they're thinking of having a child soon too. If they do, they would need a bed for the child. It's better for them to have a big room.
Damn it! Sorry. It's all my fault.
Don't worry about it, Akito-kun, really. You're living here with us for my sake, Akito-kun.
For your sake? What are you talking about?
Akito-kun and Misaki suggested to live with us because I fell sick, you know?
The renovation took longer than we expected, though.
But we never know what could happen in the future, so it's better for us to live together.
Thank you. You're such a kind person, Misaki.
I wonder why Riku isn't like her at all. Well, thank you too, Akito-kun.
We help each other out when we're in need. That's how families should be.
Thank you.
Hey, stop being such a goody-goody. I know you just want their inheritance money.
What in the world are you saying?
I mean, it's true. Misaki has nothing special to her. He probably just married her because she's your daughter. That's not true. I love Misaki for herself, and there's a bunch of things Misaki is great at.
Really? What do you like about me then?
You're really good at cooking, and you take care of me. Well, she's a housewife. It's obvious that she can do that. Even I can do those things. Well, it's true that Misaki couldn't do her job as well as others, but she has her own qualities. Don't say stuff like that.
Riku, cut it out, man! I don't mind you living here, but if you're going to cause trouble like this, I'm kicking you out!
What the heck, Dad? He's the one who's trying to fight me!
He's not trying to fight you at all!
He's arguing with me, Dad! It's basically the same thing!
What's with you and your entitlement, Riku? Do you even hear yourself right now?
Huh? What are you even talking about? I'm the next president, and he's just an employee! I get to tell him what to do. Am I wrong?
Riku, you!
It's fine, Father. I don't mind it at all.
Even if you don't mind.
See? He said he doesn't mind, so I can say whatever I want to him, man. I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep.
Hey, Riku!
I'm so sorry. I can't believe my son would actually say that.
Please, don't be. It's really not that deep. I haven't really talked with Riku-san before, so he could be feeling a little uneasy living with me now.
I sure hope that's the reason.
I definitely failed to raise him properly.
Honestly, he's not wrong about that. Misaki's parents are both very nice people. They've been kind to me ever since I met them, and they weren't against our marriage either. If anything, they were really supportive.
It's going to be fine. I'm sure Big Bro's going to like you too eventually, Akita-san.
I sure hope so. So I thought. But it really seemed like he hated me with his soul, and he always tried to start a fight or an argument with me. And the three would try to stop him every time, but he just wouldn't seem to give up. But one day, my father-in-law finally said,
"If you harass Akito-kun again, I'm actually kicking you out!"
So I thought he would change his mind. But after a while, he started to do it, but this time out of their sight. Even at work, he made up some stupid reason to force work on me. And he was getting really annoying. Even for me, this is too much. And it's starting to get on my nerves. I'm almost at my limit now. One day, when Misaki's parents were out, this happened. Hey! Yes? What is it? Are you thinking about getting out of here? I'm not planning on that. No. What? Why not? I'm Misaki's husband. And I'm worried about her parents too. It seems like her father's health is deteriorating recently too. Misaki and I will be here, so it's gonna be fine. Misaki's sometimes not so reliable. And you're really busy with your work though. Well, that's because I play an important role in the company, unlike you. But anyway, you're not needed here in this household. So just get out of here. Scram! Why are you so mean to me, brother? I'm the next president of the company. I don't need another man in this house. It's annoying. Get out of here, stranger. That has nothing to do with me. I don't even want to be the president. Ha! You're really going to say that after marrying Misaki? Oh, and I've heard Misaki doesn't like you anymore. What? Misaki said that?
That's right. Big Bro's right. We don't need you, Akito-san, so get out of this house.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I think Big Bro was saying the right thing this whole time.
See? Misaki agrees with me too. Just leave already. I understand, but I won't take responsibility if something happens then. What do you mean, something happens? Pfft. I'll just tell my dad you've had a fight with Misaki or something. I see. Then I'll bring the divorce certificate later. So be prepared for that, Misaki.
All right.
I quickly packed up my stuff and left the house. They looked so happy when I left the house, but I really didn't expect Misaki to take his side. Her being easily influenced or a bit out there, honestly, couldn't make up for what she'd done this time. I'm honestly shocked, but oh well. My parents live far away, so I'll have to crash at my friend's place for a while. The next day, I had a day off, so I was searching for an apartment online when I got a call from my brother-in-law. Help me, man! Help me? What do you mean? You know what I mean! You stopped funding our company, right? Please, you can't just stop doing that! I mean, I don't know. I apologize for everything I've said! You can even come back if you want, so please, you have to keep funding our company! We're strangers, so no. What? You're my little brother-in-law! When we get a divorce, I won't be your brother anymore. Don't say that, man! Come on! Whatever you say, you can't convince me to fund your company again. So bye. No, wait! I cut the call there, but he kept on calling me, so I just ignored him. But when my father-in-law gave me a call, I couldn't ignore it, so I decided to go see him. Misaki and Riku-san had their faces flared up from crying, and their mother and father were absolutely furious with them. This is what you call hell on earth, huh? You're here!
You're here, my ass! What the heck were you two thinking?
But I didn't know it was going to lead to something like this!
I've been telling you about this for a long time.
But I didn't think it was actually true.
You thought we were joking? Oh, I can't believe you.
How do you expect me to believe that this guy was funding such a big amount to our company? I've actually been doing foreign exchange from a long time ago, and been quite successful with it. I didn't want to spend that money, so I kept most of it, and only used some to give back to my parents. My only hobby is to watch movies, and I'm not really materialistic at all. Misaki isn't so materialistic either, so I didn't really give her presents and stuff. And even if I did...
If I have expensive items on me, everybody's going to find out that I'm the president's daughter, so I don't need it.
She said to me. Gosh, I really loved this side of her too. I remember I would only use money on her for anniversaries because of that. And I decided to start funding the company because 1 year after we got married, the company faced financial difficulties. My father-in-law was struggling to find someone who would fund the company. Upon hearing that, I suggested financing the company to him. I remember him being so surprised to find out that I had so much money on me. I'm still funding the company, and it's at the point where if I stop funding them, the company will essentially go bankrupt. And right now, my brother-in-law found that out, and he's begging for me to forgive him. I'm so sorry about this.
What are you going to do about it? Your actions not only affect us, but all of our employees as well!
I'm really sorry!
I can't believe you didn't believe us, even though we told you. I knew you weren't the type to listen to people, but that was a really serious matter to our company, you know?
How would I believe such a mediocre-looking guy to have that much money? I told everyone about how I made my money through foreign exchange before I married Misaki. Oh, but now that I remember, you weren't in Japan around the time when we got married. Then you can't blame me if I didn't know!
That doesn't matter! You're the next president! You should know everything about the people who fund our company!
I mean, let's put that to a side for a second. I want to ask why you dislike me so much, brother. That's because Mom and Dad seem to really like you, and your reputation at work was great too. So I was really scared you might take over my position as the next president. I told you I didn't want to be president. But how could I believe you? I thought you were marrying Misaki just to become the next president, you know?
He is funding and supporting our company. Of course I would give him the care he needs.
Even without it, I always thought Akito-kun is a great person.
I honestly don't care about becoming the president. I just want to eat good food every day and live a happy life. I really don't need anything crazy in my life. Oh, really? I'm really sorry I doubted you, man. It's all right. We've resolved the misunderstanding.
No, it's definitely not fine. I now understand your true colors. You don't listen to people. You don't believe people. There's no way you will become the company's next president.
No!
Honestly, I was thinking of you not being the most suitable as a president from a long time ago. I kept you at the company because you are my son. But apparently, you're treating my employees like crap, aren't you? I talked to the employees myself because of today's case. And everyone told me that you're terrible.
That's because...
If you keep acting like that, there's no way the company will run smoothly. You could be part of the reason why our profit is not growing.
There's no way?
Think about it. Do you want to work with a terrible boss? Absolutely no one would want to.
Yes?
I'll think about what I'm going to do with you.
And don't expect to be able to stay here. So Akito-kun, you can come back if you want to, okay?
Thank you so much, but I'm planning on having a divorce with Misaki.
What?
Because you don't need me, right?
That's because Big Bro told me to say that.
I knew it was something like that too.
Then...
But then I thought, there's a reason why you followed his orders, right?
um...
I thought you were just tricked into doing it like usual. But I overheard you guys talking about something when I was packing my stuff. This way we can finally cut ties with him.
Hey, Big Bro, you didn't tell anyone about it, right?
Of course not. I haven't told anyone that you're cheating on him.
Hey, keep it down. Someone might hear us.
It's all right. He's still in the room packing his stuff. But honestly, I didn't think you were going to cheat on him, man.
He was really, really handsome, you know?
You were easily persuaded again, right?
It's not like that. This time, I really like him. I love him.
I've heard you say that over and over since high school.
Wait, really?
Misaki is cheating on me. And it's not her first time, either.
That's not true. You must have misheard it.
I actually recorded you guys' conversation. Do you want to hear it?
Ugh.
You were probably hit on the streets and followed him, right?
That's not...
Are you really going to deny it? Not only that, I checked my bank book the other day and found withdrawals I wasn't familiar with. Are you using my money?
I'm sorry.
Misaki, You too? Really?
I knew you were going out a lot recently, but I can't believe you were cheating on him. You've done it this time.
You get out of our house too, Misaki! You're not my daughter anymore!
What? I don't even have a job right now.
That's not my problem. I don't need an unfaithful daughter in my family!
I pulled out the divorce certificate and handed it to Misaki as she was crying. Her parents forced her to sign the certificate, and I was finally able to divorce her. Before she signed it, she kept asking me to take her back, crying, but there was no way I would do that. After that, she really got kicked out of the house, and she had to actually start working. However, she was rejected by every company she applied to because of her skills, and so, apparently, she now makes money as a streamer. She sent me a link to her stream once, so I went to check it. But there was a bunch of comments saying, "She's a bit too dumb for me. She's way too easily influenced." And I couldn't hold in my laughter seeing them. I mean, if she can't work a normal job, she would have to use that to her advantage. I'm not sure what she'll be doing in the future, but we're strangers now. I can only wish her best of luck now. On a different note, I sued her for consolation money for having an affair, so I'm keeping her contact just to get the updates on that case. I've sued Misaki's boyfriend for consolation too, so that's that. Apparently, he was married to his wife too, so that must have been rough for him. Oh, and this is just whatever, but Riku-san actually did get fired from the company. The research the president has done revealed all the wrongdoings and harassments he was doing to the employees, so it's deserved. His father was... I should have been more strict on him, otherwise this wouldn't have happened. I thought he would change his mind in the future, but I guess I was wrong. I'm so sorry about this. He apologized not only to me, but also to the employees countless times. Well, I guess it is partly their fault for letting him do whatever he liked. I hope the president does his best to support the victims of his harassments. Riku-san was able to find a job after he got fired, but he did go to a smaller company, so now he's struggling with his salary being lower than before. He was supposedly the next president, so apparently he was spending loads of money, and it seems like he even had some loans. He's barely getting by right now, and even selling his high-brand items for extra cash to pay back his debt. Apparently, he keeps on asking the president for help. The president tells me about it all the time. On a different note, I actually didn't stop funding the company. I actually had it all planned out with the president in advance, to punish Riku-san and Misaki. Those two made mistakes, but the employees have done nothing wrong, so I really didn't want the company to go bankrupt and put all the people out of jobs. I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. I'm really sorry about everything. It's fine. If anything, I feel really refreshed now.
You did so much for us. You've renovated our house and everything. Actually, I want you to have the house.
You did pay everything for the renovation. We want you to have it.
I really can't take it. I did it for you guys, not for myself. Plus, I really don't need that big of a house anyway.
Are you sure?
And we settled this by giving me the management rights, remember? Though, I'm not really positive about this either. Believe it or not, the president gave me the management rights to the company as his apology for this whole thing. Of course, that's when he retires though. Apparently, there were a couple of candidates, but he wasn't really convinced by any of them. But now that I'm going to be the next president, I'm going to have to study hard for it. He even told me that he wants to adopt me into his family, but I've yet to answer that request. Right now, I'm just trying not to have the company go bankrupt while I'm in charge.